Welcome to Laugh and Tears on YouTube. Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. This Wednesday night, we're having another great topic that's real important to our teenagers. Again, this past Sunday, we just had another great topic talking about kids and teenagers about the talk you should have with your kids about having sex. Now we're going to extend it this Wednesday night talking about teenage suicides. What's the real reason behind them? Over the past few weeks or so, there's been a lot of suicides among teenagers. Everyone have their opinion about why and things of that nature. It's been reported that most of these teenagers have been gay, so they've been labeling them as gay suicides. I guess my problem with it is that although they may have had a sexual preference, or maybe they knew they was gay, or they was confused about it, what have you. I just have a problem with the gay community just saying they know for a fact this is the reason why they committed suicide because they was being bullied um, from other teams or people about their sexual preference. And just from my experience of having a close family member of mine who committed suicide, you don't know what that person was thinking about before they committed the act. It's just that simple. You can assume all you want. And I just hope that the gay community are not using these poor young souls as another reason or another scapegoat to try to look for more rights, to try to look for a reason to promote their cause or whatever. Because enough is enough. We need to be focusing on these teenagers. That's why we've titled the show Teenage Suicides, because, it's teenagers who've been committing suicides for decades, and it's not right at all. It's bullying has been going on for decades, and that's also not right. But I think it's important for us to spread the message that if you communicate with your kids inside your household, full communication about sexual behavior, bullying, and anything else goes on in teenagers' mind, then you should be able to get to the root cause of what the root reason why these kids are feeling that they need to commit suicide. A lot of it stems from depression, low self-esteem, something's going on wrong at the house. They're not doing well in school, and yeah, some of it is from bullying. But I don't like the fact that the gay community seems to be using that as the only reason, the sole reason that these kids are committing suicide. How do you know? It's no way to know. There's no way that you're going to be able to come to me and say that, this is the reason why. Were you standing there before they jumped or committed this act and they said, this is the reason I'm killing myself? I know that's not, I know that didn't happen. And it's sad to say that it's people, it's teenagers, it's people out here that just get so low in their life that they commit these acts. And by no means is it right. So we as a group, as a unit, as Americans need to come together and try to figure this out and try to curb this situation. Have outreach programs for depressed teenagers, for teenagers with low esteem, for teenagers that maybe not so popular for whatever their reasons are. Teenagers having problems at home because a lot of it stems from home, and then the parents they like to fight out. Even if it's a two-parent home, the parents like to have a line of defense to say, well, he was okay here. It was because he got bullied at school. When in fact they know they probably didn't communicate with their kids well enough. They didn't figure out what was going on wrong with them. And then sometimes we just don't know what it is. Sometimes you can be raising your kids as great as possible in your eyes, and they just having some deep rooted issues. That's why it's always important to try to continue to communicate, and keep having that line of communication open so you can try to figure out what's going on. I just really want us to keep focused on the issue, which is teenage suicide. We don't have to talk about sexual preference in every aspect of everything. It's not necessary, and that's what the gay community seem to be doing with this issue. Let's focus on what it is. Buff, you'll see on her video, and she had a great idea where she did something with her 16-year-old daughter and their friends and her friends, where they did like a video, which is called Teen Talk, that she's going to premiere on our YouTube page. It's an outstanding video where teenagers give their perspective about being gay, bisexual, their opinions about it, their views about the suicides, and it's something that I want everybody to take a look at, and I hope everybody takes a look at it. Please tune in to this show this Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, because this is a very important topic. It's a topic a lot of people like to run away from, but as we always say here at Laugh and Tears, we attack the topics that other stations are afraid to attack. So again, we thank all our listeners We thank you for all your support, for all the call-ins, for all the encouragement on our fan page at Laughing Tears on Facebook, our personal page, which is Anthony T. Breezy Collins, Rashida Buffet Lucas, and we just want to continue to hope that we continue to entertain, educate, and inspire. So with that being said, you guys have a great evening, and I'm out.